Well, if you haven't heard of them, it's a shame, but perhaps your children have heard of them. They're the hot new trio called the Jonas Brothers, and they're winning over music fans all across the country. They're coming out with their second album this August, and fitting enough, it's called Jonas Brothers, and we're thrilled to be joined by the trio. We have Kevin Jonas, you're the oldest of the brothers. You play the guitar. Joe Jonas in the middle. You are lead and guitar and tambourine and a little bit of everything else, yes?
Yes.
And the youngest, but don't call him a baby, Nick Jonas. You are the drummer of the group, yes. You're allowed to talk louder if you want.
Okay.
How are you guys doing?
Very good.
Great.
Yeah? I have siblings and we fought a lot. Is there any sort of...
we get asked that question a bunch, but surprisingly we don't fight that much.
Yeah,
we get along.
really don't.
We're kind of best friends, so...
That's very enlightening and encouraging.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's fun, we give each other our space when we need it, but...
We always have our little, fights here and there about things.
Socks.
Who took my ascot? Who took my blazer?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. We don't have the typical, fights.
So how did you all come to be?
Well, it actually started with me. I was doing Broadway shows at the time there in New York.
Yeah?
And Joe was doing some shows as well, and I recorded a Christmas song while I was doing those. Someone heard at a record label, wanted to sign me. Started working on that, wrote a song with them for that, became a group project. We started touring, recording, doing all that together. And, that's how it all happened.
And the rest is history, as they say in the biz.
They say.
Interestingly enough, you say you started to write something and then you asked your brother. You have a unique way of writing your lyrics.
We do.
We kind of almost do a triangle, or we stand in a triangle and say Nick has a lyrical idea that he'll run by us, and then one of us will go, oh, it's really cool, let's run with it. So it goes from there, and yeah, we're just really excited because this is going to be our second record coming out August 7th.
It's very, very exciting. And I understand your debut album, It's About Time, dropped in 2006. There's a hit single, Mandy, and Year 3000.
Yeah.
Who is Mandy?
Mandy is and always will be, one of our best friends. She's, from childhood, she's always been a great friend. And then, of course, Joe dated her for a little while. And then the song was written while they were dating, and
Wow.
they broke up, but we're still amazing friends. We saw her today.
I was just going to say, was it an amicable breakup?
It was just both went our separate ways.
Yeah.
It was unsurprisingly, how breakups can be either both ways.
Yeah.
Be awful or be
It's
nice.
not you, it's me. No, it's not me, it's you.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not me.
It was good. It's cool. We're still friends.
Well, that's excellent. So, and she knows that the song is about her.
Oh yes.
All right, all right. Now, speaking of, you guys have fans, and in fact, we were told, security told us downstairs, that there are screaming fans that followed you some 20 blocks. How are you handling this? This is a lot for, you guys are teenagers. I couldn't be your mother, but I could have taught you.
To get followed by lots of girls is a tough thing.
Yeah, major problem to have.
It's just, it's hard.
Yeah.
No, it's actually a great thing.
It's awesome.
We love it.
We were being sarcastic.
we have a blast though. Our fans are amazing, and they show up. We'll put our appearances on where we're gonna be, on our MySpace or our website, wherever we're gonna do it, and it'll just it'll pop up. Today we did something for the new CDG Plus CD, and they showed up, and then we didn't tell anyone about us coming here today.
I believe it.
They seem to figure it out,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Now, you guys are from Bergen County, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Jersey
Wyckoff.
boys. Yep.
Did you ever think of a day as you were growing up playing wiffle ball that you would eventually come out with one successful CD, hopefully a second successful CD? I know that you were the Broadway star, but had you ever thought about this singing thing?
Yeah, we always had the dream. I think all of us were all into it from the get-go, but just to now somewhat see it come to reality is pretty awesome. And we love what we're doing, and we continue to do it. And We're having a good time.
Are there ever any challenges to what you're doing?
Making it to New York today was a challenge.
Oh no.
Yes, we had a little trouble with the airport. We were in Phoenix last night. We had a show, and we got on the red eye, flew here, but we got diverted, and because the weather, and had to go to Maryland.
I woke up thinking we were in
JFK.
New York, JFK, so I started packing all my stuff up, getting ready to leave. We'll be leaving Maryland in 15 minutes.
We're like, what? So then we get put back up in the air, and then we get put in a holding pattern above Maryland, then over Atlantic City. Then finally, we get to land in JFK, and then we get into our cars, rushing, and then of course we hit dead stop traffic. So then we whip it around, turn around.
Something really fun.
Yeah.
We got to go in a helicopter.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
See what happens when you become a rock star?
Well,
you get to go in a helicopter.
Because of all the madness.
Did it descend on the Van Wyck Expressway and like
We
you
wish.
guys?
No, that would have been that would have been pretty impressive. But no, we just whipped the car around on the highway real quick and went back and got in the helicopter.
Yeah.
Came to the event. It was a lot of fun actually.
What did you think of New York from on high?
It was awesome.
It's faster.
Yeah. Oh,
A lot faster.
It was a good moment watching the traffic not moving and you flying right over it.
Yeah.
It was kind of that like.
Yeah. Now, do you guys have curfews? Do you still have to answer to your parents?
Oh,
Of course.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. We usually are on a bus with our parents, so
Right.
there's nowhere really to go.
There's nowhere to hide. Your
There's nowhere-
parents
Yeah.
are always lurking
You
somewhere.
can't go to movies with your friends when you're on the bus, so.
True.
But we all still have, we have to go to bed early because we have to wake up early.
Sure.
So, but it's all fun.
Yeah, it's all part of the package, as
Absolutely.
it were.
But we're really blessed and honored to be able to be doing what we're doing. So we're just excited.
Yeah, yeah. Nick, now you recently revealed that you have type 1 diabetes. You've made this statement. Are you hoping to bring some enlightenment to it? How do you want the public to react to this?
Yeah, I just want kids my age and all type of kids to just be able to really feel comfortable telling people about it, because I hear so many stories of kids being so nervous to tell their friends and all of this. And for me, from the beginning, I was kind of open with it. Now, with something like this, though, you always have to take your time before you release it to the public and let people know. And it took us learning how to take care of it, me especially. And once we felt like we had it at a good place where we could manage it, we just felt it was the right time to let people know. And so many emails and letters about all these kids and their stories, because everyone, I think, knows somebody that has type 1 diabetes, or they all have their own individual story.
Right.
So the fact that I was able to share mine and hear theirs is really cool.
That's very brave of you, and I think that when you reach a certain stage of fame, you can always put a face to something that everyday people struggle with. And as you say, I think everyone probably knows someone with diabetes. So do you watch your diet? Do you make sure you're all eating your peas and your carrots and your broccoli? And
Our mom does.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
For sure.
and what's your mom's name?
Denise.
Denise.
Yes.
Thank Denise for me, because I want to know that.
We will.
Yeah. So we know I learned that you like wiffle ball.
Yes. We
Yes.
We obviously know that you're musicians. Are there any hidden talents that you would like to reveal? You've heard it here first. I'm hoping to score an exclusive.
Can you do anything?
I can balance stuff pretty well.
Balance
I can balance stuff pretty well.
on your head.
I can do, not like a motorcycle on my head or anything like that, but
That would be a real true talent. Oh, no.
Nothing. You've not had enough time to think about what your hidden talents are.
well, Kevin's a pole vaulter.
Yeah, that was true. I pole vaulted in high school. That was fun.
Wow.
Yeah, went for went to nationals, whatever, and
That's very impressive.
very fun. It was a good time for sure.
Nick's been to space once or twice.
No, 3 times.
You've
3
been to
times.
space.
Yes.
As in outer?
Outer space, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. How did that
Mars?
Mars, yeah.
Yes, Mars was part.
That's
No.
I went.
No.
happen? I was just gonna say, don't even start. Listen, you may be rock and rollers, but I'm still older than you, and I will reprimand you.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us. We wish you the best of success.
Thank you very
with
much.
all of this. You don't need any wishes, but I thought I'd say that anyway. And try to rest up as best you can. And I'd like to wear one of your hats at some point. Of course, you can check out the highly anticipated Jonas Brothers album beginning on August 7th. It'll be available in the new CD View Plus format.